seatbelt or you get a ticket. But somehow you can just fucking eat like a pig as you drive, and cops just like you can have a goddamn meatball parmesan sandwich all over your shoulder. Like, oh god, it's on my legs. It's hot. Spilling coffee.
Swerving over.
The cops are like, come on, move it along.
Yeah, come on, man. Finish your fucking nachos.
Get
down
past
the
me
street,
so I can write the guy without a seatbelt a ticket because someone behind him is texting.
And eating at the same time.
And also pedicabs. Like in Manhattan, and I was just in Charlotte, South Carolina. Pedicabs everywhere. Like, let me get this straight. I have to wear a seatbelt or I get a ticket. I can't text or I get a ticket. You can pull me over going 4 miles an hour over the speed limit. However, an immigrant from Uganda can pedal a bike with me in the back facing the wrong way, no seatbelt, through fucking traffic in Times Square.
Had a handbrake.
Listen, my friend. It's okay. I got in a pedicab at the St. Regis Hotel, and I couldn't find a cab because in Manhattan the cabs switch shifts at 7 at night, which I never understood. Seems like a ridiculous time.
Everybody does 7 at night? I didn't know that.
Every cab.
No shit.
In the boroughs, all 5 boroughs, 7 to 7. So I couldn't find a cab because it was 7. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna be late to Gotham. And so I got in a pedicab at 55th. To go to 23rd, and I'm in my mind, I'm like, it's 20 blocks. The guy's on a bike, not realizing the guy's on a bike with a human in it. Like to you and I, just getting on a bike, good 20 blocks would be like a joy.
Yeah.
Not realizing that he's
Pedaling
in such a
person.
low gear. Like first gear on your 12 speed doesn't even. It's like this guy's in -6. Like he's doing like 40 repetitions for the wheels to go around once. Does that make any sense? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
when
I
you go
do.
the high gear, you go like, oh.
Yeah.
This guy's like,
He's like,
just to barely move
it just didn't
to
want.
make it easy for him. And it's rush hour, and I'm literally going through Times Square, and this guy's just weaving in and out, and I just kept thinking, and we're hitting potholes, and I could touch the cab is right here where this table is.
That looked like Jay Mohr the rickshaw right there, man.
That was the best part is people would recognize me, and then I would immediately 14 feet past them. Right past
Pretty sure that was Jay Mohr the rickshaw right there, man.
What gave it away? The gong.
He had a silk kimono on,
Why you
man.
think that him? Your house had no air. You had a row house, no air conditioning.
No,
air
I was
conditioning.
born in a row house, and we got the hell out of there. But our other house, none of our houses had air conditioning. Not
Not
one
even
of
the
them.
one in the window?
No. Well, yeah. We had to get the window unit because we had no central air, but we had to get the window unit. But what my parents did at one point was they put in an attic fan. You even know what an attic fan? I had no idea what it was. You know what? Angie knows what an
says I
attic
know
fan
what it
is.
is. That's a Rhode Island thing.
So what it is, you put a fan up in the ceiling, and then it draws all the. Well, the idea is, in theory, it draws the hot air out of the house and puts it up into the attic where the insulation is.
Global warming, man.
It doesn't fucking work at all. And we used to keep a thermometer on our wall in the house. It would get to like 101, 102, 105, and shit.
What about with the attic fan? What did it get down to?
Like 100, 101, 102,
99.
105.
Oh, it's
Did
working.
this shit.
It's down to 98.
That's
Woo!
what it was. It was always
Right,
like you go to my grandmother's house.
96.
96, man.
You guys want to jog?
We used to sit in my grandmother's house, and it was just all fans. Now, she had a row home, and she just pushed the hot air around.
Does it make you sleepy?
Yeah, it makes
The
you
sound
so
of those
fucking
fans
tired.
are like the heat naturally, but the sound of a fan. My sister Virginia, you put a fan on, she almost has narcolepsy.
Just out.
She's gone.
I sleep to a fan at night. I like.
You do?
Yeah, I sleep to a little desktop fan.
That's why when you came over here the other night, you made me blow in your face before you fell asleep.
It works, man. I
It
can't
did
help
work. I was like, Ryan, I got bad breath. I was
I'm like,
eating
I
an
don't care.
Italian hoagie in my car while texting.
it. Man, we used to sit in front of that oscillating fan when we were kids. That was big technology. Remember when you were like, that fan, what? That moves left to right? Because it used to just sit fucking still. You put it. We also, before we got window units, P.S., we used to put the fan in the window and suck that fucking.
That's where I was going. My mother used to say, because we had
That's what
3 air
started it.
conditioners for the windows. One was in my parents' bedroom, naturally, and I had 2 sisters, and they were 6 years older than me. So they had in their rooms. Being the youngest, I got jobbed out of a air conditioner. So Mom would take that big square fan that you're talking about in my window.
That's the exact one.
And I'm laying in
The
my
one
room.
you did the Iron Man
I'm
to.
like, I
and
don't feel.
everyone did Iron Man in it. Like, and I am Iron Man. And
original-
Luke, I'm your father. Everybody did
original
that one at the-
auto-tune. Singing
You're
into
right.
the
The
fan.
fan is the original auto.
Let's get a little crazy. Yeah, I remember laying in my bunk bed, even though there's no one to share it with. I just wanted them. And I was like, that's not, the fan's broken. I told my mom. She goes, no, it's pointing outside. All the air is going out.
Out. You had it the wrong way.
Pulls it all out. No, she goes, it's pulling, just like you said. She's just taking all the hot air out of the room. And I used to do a bit, I just remember this. It's like one of my bits when I was 16. I go, wow, I just remembered a fucking 25-year-old bit. I go, and I believed her too until I looked out my window and all my friends were standing in the backyard cooling off. Yeah. Well, there you go, corporate gig. New bit for you, corporate gig. This will draw all the heat out of the home. Sure it will. How about you just let the heat blow on my face?
Dude, we reversed it too because it was always cooler outside than it was in the fucking house. So we would try to pull the cool air in. Like we would try that shit too.
You guys are scientists, the house of scientists. You grew up in.
Just dying in
You're
there.
one of you guys are like, well, I've done some research. I think it's cooler outside than inside. Why don't we pull the cooler inside?
Yep, pull the cool in.
Focus group that.
Blow the cool into the house. Yeah, man. We would put them in the we would put the window units in my grandmother's little house when we lived with her, and they would blow fuses nonstop. Just two little window units would blow the whole house out.
We'd have to go down St. Mark's place, and me and my friend Walter went to whatever the place is called to buy air conditioning. It's like just owned by Pakistanis. Like, okay, no, like 150, 200, like. It wasn't like, I don't even know what would Best Buy, wherever you would go, and wherever people in the United States go to buy air conditioners.
Hardware stores, I would imagine.
Sorry to be that
Sears.
out of touch.
That's
I can't run for president. Like, if
Sears.
that's one of the questions. Sir, how much does a gallon of milk cost? I don't know, dude. Because I don't buy it alone. I buy it with all my other groceries. So this is in Manhattan. Everything, clocks, like nothing is at the clock store. We're like, hey, can I help you guys? Like Chad doesn't come over. Right. Hey guys, how are you? I'm Chad. This is our newest model. This has, no, it's always just like, they sell clocks, air conditioners, and Statue of Liberty statues that are this big, and keychains.
Keychains with your name on.
And video cameras that when you walk by the front of the store, you see yourself walking by and you're like, I can never be in movies. This looks ridiculous. Look at my gut. Nice hair. You do that every time you walk into the store and you're on surveillance. You're like, I don't know how anyone's ever photographed me and put it to music. This is awful.
Look up at the grocery ones like, God damn, that's what I'm looking like right now.
Still, yeah. I don't know.
I'm not buying this shit.
This is not flattering.
Yeah, I got my Ralph's Club.
So the Pakistani guys will sell you like air conditioners or like snow globes that say I heart New York. And I'm like, everything's in that Pakistani store in New York or Bangladeshi. And it was like 8 blocks from my house. I lived on St. Mark's Place in the Village. And the guy's like, so about 2 hours, the delivery guy come back for you. And I'm like, no, we'll just carry it home. And I remember this fucking thing was like carrying a Chevelle.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I just thought, I'm looking at it. It's like the size of, an air conditioner that you put in your window. And I just thought, we'll carry it. Like, I really thought I could just carry it home. And I'm like, oh, my God. So me and my friend Walter, but it's like the kind of thing where you can't, like, wrap around. It's not like a table where you can, like, walk with a table. Like, only your fingertips. And it was literally like the Flintstones where the guy in the front had to hold it behind him with just his fingers. And you had to time your walk.
You carry that shit 8 blocks?
Yes, but it's Manhattan, though. In the summertime. Not, people don't get out of your way. And so we're like Twinkle Toes Flintstone style going, Bonnie, I'm pushing.
Like he's
I'm pushing too. Like we're going the same direction. The bottom guy would, the guy in the back would fishtail. The guy in the middle would go, wait. Because if you drop it, you're out. There's no warranty.
No, it's done.
Bangladeshi guys just sold you $400 air conditioner for $100. And I remember I finally get it home on the 2nd floor. And we had to get it all the way up the stairs. And I'm like, oh, my God. As a kid, you had like those, I don't know what, like almost like Chinese divider things. Like, what do you call them? But like my parents had that shit like expertly in the window. Like there wasn't
like that accordion shit that would go out.
Yes,
yeah.
like a fart, like nothing.
Right.
Like, if there was a tsunami, a drop of water would not have come through the sides of that air conditioner.
Yep.
My parents had that shit on lockdown, and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't buy the little silk screen that comes with the accordion, so I just put it in the window. And it was literally hanging half out like a broken drawer. And I just pulled the window all the way down, and I turned it all the way. And I had it for like 3-4 years, and I never took it out, even in the wintertime.
Yeah, fuck it.
Because if I lifted the window at all, it would fall
straight down.
Somebody's patio. So like in the middle of the winter, I would just crank the heat in my little ass apartment. And I was like, all right, there's a nice breeze going.
Dude, we had a couple.
What do you call those?
I don't know what you call them. They're like the
Accordion
accordion
things.
sides. Some of the ones we bought came with it later, but like we would duct tape cardboard, like paper
I've seen
plates,
that. That's
anything
very
we could put
that's
up
very
there to keep
Boston.
that shit in there.
That's a very Boston routine.
That's Boston.
Yeah, Boston's big on the duct taping shit.
Duct tape.
Here's another
fucking
thing,
cardboard
Boston.
to the side,
Huge
man.
Boston thing. Ready? First time I go see my buddy Chappie. He lives up in Dorchester, Massachusetts, which is real southy. Hey, JJ, if you see Johnny from New Kids, tell him to come by the house. I got those sneakers for him. You're like, well, yeah, sure, I'll bump. And then you like fucking see Johnny from New Kids at the fucking gas station at the Packy store. It's the weirdest small town in the world. So the first time I go see Chappie in Dorchester, I'm like, wow, everybody's throwing out furniture. Just all up and down the street. Just people's ratty-ass kitchen chairs just out in the street. I'm like, wow, everyone just doesn't give a shit. I guess tomorrow's laundry day. Not laundry day, trash day. And then I told Chappie, I go, everyone's throwing out the furniture. He goes, no, JJ, that's to save the parking spots. And I go, are you kidding me? He goes, yeah, do me a favor. Take my kitchen chair. Could you take 4 of them and put... Like, then he asks me to do the same thing like with the air. Now I'm carrying this guy's fucking furniture down onto Sydney Street in Dorchester. Like I'm carrying a Barker Lounger with him to save a spot because my buddy Mark's coming over. Because if you don't, they'll just park in front of your house.
Yeah, they will.
So the only way in Southie, apparently, to keep people from parking in front of your house is to take the couch in the house and put it outside the house. And then the neighborhood kids sit on your couch and you go, hey, get off my couch.
It's not just Boston. Baltimore's
No,
the
it
same
is.
thing in the
only Boston.
winters.
No, you're wrong.
You might be right about the couch because I've never in my life seen a couch in a space. But
I didn't see a couch.
I've seen lawn chairs, picnic benches, lawn mowers, like little ride mower tractors, whatever people.
What?
Because when you sit there and you dig for an hour, like if a huge blizzard hits and you dig your fucking car out for an hour, I mean, anyone can park there. It's a public street, and you don't want to fucking have to dig one out every single time. And you feel like, fuck that. I just dug this shit out. I'm gonna fucking park here. So you put something there so no one else can. But the people
Why
that
do you
put
put
lawn
your
chairs
car
out,
there?
well, because you have to leave to go to work, and when you come back, you want that spot to make sure that shit's guaranteed. So some people would put like a riding mower and take the spark plugs out so you couldn't fucking, steal it.
I wouldn't even know where a spark plug. I am the least.
You can see them
Capable
on the riding mower. All you gotta do is pick the little hood up on it.
My whole thing is I'm afraid of getting electrocuted, and I don't have a grill because I'm afraid of getting blown up. Because Nick's always going like, we can put a grill right here, but have like an outdoor kitchen. And I back away from the conversation. Like she's got a bomb on her. I'm like, I don't know about that.
I don't want to light that grill.
Yeah, I don't know how to grill. I don't know how to light a grill.
I can teach you how to light a grill. It's easy.
But that's
safely. Let me tell you. Let me put that word.
Do
in there.
people ever
Safely.
blow up a grill?
Sure. Everyone. Anything that can blow up. Well, anything that can blow up, people fucking blow
now,
up.
hold on a minute, Bobby. This is propane.
Exactly. April Macy
new.
came on our show and said that April Macy came on our show and said
on for propane.
Her trailer, one of her uncles burned the trailer down because he used propane instead of kerosene for his heater and blew the fucking thing up.
Where did she grow up?
I think Massachusetts, I think she said.
A trailer in Massachusetts
Yeah,
must
she
get
said
mighty
she grew up
cold.
white
I'd be
trash,
using
she
propane
said,
and
yeah.
kerosene.
Propane.
I said propane.
That's that new shit.
Andrew Shabbat. These are specific for you because they're conversation starters.
Oh, thanks.
jmohr.com. Click the Amazon link. Hey, Jay, I've been listening to your podcast since you were on Hollywood Babylon. A lot of fun, Hollywood Babylon. Big ups, Kevin Smith. Maximum respect. I bought some things from Amazon through your site for myself and my niece. Sure you did. Sure you did, Andrew. I dig this list. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 1 pre-order.
Pre-order that. Got that on pre-order. It's not even released yet.
I don't want to be left out holding my dick when this thing comes out.
Yeah, all right.
I don't want to be standing there like some asshole.
I told you to pre-order it.
I didn't pre-order it. When are they going to run out?
Yes.
That's the weird.
Get a new Cabbage Patch Kids.
That's like, well, how come you don't have Led Zeppelin 2? I didn't pre-order it. They sold out. I'm pretty sure.
Sold out of that.
Hey, Andrew Shabbat, I'm pretty sure they make enough to go around for all the boys and girls. But then he writes that. It says, all right, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 1 pre-order.
So that's for him.
Parentheses, for me because I'm a brony.
Well, I don't know what that is.
I bet you Angie knows exactly
what
what
is a brony? Is that a male
some
My Little
straight
Pony
stuff.
fan?
A guy that likes ponies or a guy that likes My Little Pony? Oh, I thought maybe you'd have a
Is this
laptop and
sexual
produce the
thing
show
I'm
and
not-
maybe keep
is
it
this
moving
a
along
sexual
for
thing
us.
I don't know about?
Oh,
Bronies?
brony. Oh, it's in the Urban Dictionary. You know what? I don't think too many brothers are walking around using the word brony.
Well, what is it?
Name typically given to the male viewers / fans, whether they're straight, gay, bisexual, etc., of the My Little Pony show or franchise. They typically do not give in to the hype that males aren't allowed to enjoy things that may be intended for females. Other spellings. No thanks. I got it. Brony.
Brony, huh?